the internet. It is Sunday the 8th of January 2017. Thank you Danny Black for sending me my very first ever package to Gives a Minute. All hail the snail mail. Rad. Cool. Danny Black is a vlogger and a musician. He's an American living in Queensland. It says, listen to the CD to get the exclusive website to see more about these photos, track info, lyrics, and much more. So what I'm hoping, beautiful. Okay, so this has got original music by Danny Black, because what I've seen of Danny Black on his vlog is he does a lot of covers to get money, which is, a lot of guys do that, play covers at the local pub to get money to go and travel. Cool, man. Danny, thank you so much, dude. Awesome. I'm really looking forward to putting this on. Yes. Awesome, Danny. Look at that. That is awesome, man. Danny Black, Down Under Tour. Awesome, man. That is so rad. Unfortunately, you know my system for NSD. This has to go on the bottom of the pile. But it's getting a second run here because it's getting its first run here, but it'll get its second run later on when it comes up through the pile. But Danny, you are the man. Thank you so much. I will now put this on the bottom of the pile. I'll prove it. I'll do it with you. So my t-shirt pile, this is my fresh pile, the next pile, then it goes down. You know, you've seen all this before, then there, then there. Then the overflow pile is in here. That one and all the way down to there. So this has to go on the bottom of that pile there. I'll just put it in there now. And what is the date today? It is the 7th of January, I think I said, or the 8th of January 2017. Let's wait and see when the Danny Black t-shirt comes through the NSD system. And when it happens, I'll cut back to this video and the circle will be complete. In the meantime, I'm gonna crank this up. Oh, he's got a pick here too. Didn't see that, sneaky guy. Guitar pick. I've got a little collection of guitar picks of my own. I'll put this in there. I am shooting this video right now on a different camera. This is a Lumix G85. This is Nick.
How you going?
Nick Cole. He's lent me his camera because look what's happened to mine. This is a homemade remedy. I've had to glue my microphone onto this hot shoe, cold shoe, glue shoe mount, but it fell off. And so Nick kindly offered to let me use his Lumix G85. Thank you so much, man.
I've got so many cameras, so it doesn't really matter. It's all good.
By the way, you might be able to tell from this footage that we are in the National Park, the Royal National Park. Today is it's a meetup of Nick's crew. Nick, explain
Well, it's actually our crew, really.
Yeah, it's true. I don't want to take any credit for this because it's totally your creation, but...
It was your idea, though, to come down here today.
Oh, it was my idea to come down, but it was your idea to create the Thrill Seekers. The Thrill Seekers is Nick's group of... You explain it.
How it works is, I'm friends with heaps of creative people, and I just had the idea one day to say, you know what, stuff it, let's just get everyone together in the same group so everyone can hang out, everyone can do creative stuff together, and then everyone can grow. And that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of it.
All this crew here, aside from Elias, I don't know. We're going back down to Southwest Arm Pools because it is 32 degrees and it's definitely a place to be swimming. We're going down there. You're coming with us. Thanks for the Lumix G85. We'll never see you again, man. I'm taking this camera all the way back. I was going to say, Marty, you've only ever been down to Kalu Pools. You haven't been down this way, have you?
No, I haven't been here before, and Kalu was what I was thinking about on the way down here. I actually prefer the walk to Kalu Pools as to this.
Yep.
This is nice and everything, but I really enjoyed those openings on the path.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Where we walk across and there'd be this limestone enclave and just open.
Yeah,
it's not
true.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
I know what
that.
you mean. It's more scenic.
Scenic.
Yeah.
Scenic, exactly. That's pretty serene.
Yeah, so this is Winifred Falls, and this is a place where a lot of people stop. You've seen this before when I've taken you here 3 times. It's nice here, but where we're going, just a little bit further, there's generally not as many people and it's even nicer swimming hole. Mind you, there are some lovely bikini-clad girls down there, so I think I might stay here. So this is Southwest Arm Pool. Low tide happening. That will change very rapidly and we will swim. It's right about now and I'm stoked I brought a couple of beers. It's perfect conditions for a beer down here. 2 long necks of Red Death, not homebrew, but a lovely beer Lovely Australian beer. I'm doing this because there's a guy that's watching my channel who does beer reviews, and he's recommended this beer, but I was already onto it a long time ago.
Goddard Radio Moscow here again with another beer review for you. For this one, we're going to head back down to Australia, to the state of Southern Australia, and we're going to return to the Cooper's Brewery.
Here it is, Cooper's Sparkling Ale in a beautiful environment. Cheers, Marty. Woo. Cheers. This has to come off. Nothing better than a water hole and a beer on a hot day, Australia style. What did you think when you hit the water? Anything else? Taste it.
It's in between, it's salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard already.
Ah, what a letdown. That was my massive surprise for Marty when he was jumping in. I thought he'd be going, hey, this is salt water. And then I was going to explain how this is the end of the port hacking and that's fresh water and that's salt water. But he knew it already, so this is a pointless spiel. What a lovely way to enter this water. This is perfect, except one thing is missing. Thanks, Marty. Yes. Does it get any more Australian than this? Well, yes, it could. But for all practicalities, no, it can't. Last time we were here, this sandbar wasn't a sandbar, it was all covered in water. That's because of tidal movements. In and out, up and down the moon. Enjoy your jet ski, boys. I asked them to do that. It's pretty rad to be sitting here, drinking a beer on a sandbar in the port hacking in the middle of the Royal National Park, Australia. There's also rope things to swing off, like this one. I'm going to swing off this rope thing. It's also very fun for diving, such as this one. I feel really scared doing this without a floaty on this device. Don't you drop. How quick was that, man? Cheers, buddy. That was 5 minutes and 6 seconds where we lost you, boy. I'll never say goodbye to you again. Never again. Oh, I dropped the goggles. So there's a lesson learnt for me today. I took my GoPro in without a floaty on it because I figured, well, in my mind I was thinking we're not going anywhere near surf or rough conditions, so I will not drop it. And of course, the only time that I dived off the rock, I dropped it. And these things sink. Dylan, lovely soul right here, went down with the goggles. Within one go, came back with my GoPro. Dylan, thank you so much, man.
No worries. Happy to help.
The lesson there is, no matter when you take your GoPro anywhere near water, put a floaty on it. You may drop it like I did. And then, if you don't have Dylan with you, you will not get it back. Tap to focus, man. Hey? Tap to focus.
Tap?
Yeah.
Tap screen?
Yeah.
I struggle even with that, with autofocus points. I know how they work, but sometimes I would prefer just to like manualize.
Marty is using Nicholas Cole's camera right now, and he's struggling with the focus points.
No, I got it.
And I get it, because he's
I got your puff.
He's a still photographer. He's not a vlogger, so he's a little bit sort of out of his own depth right now.
Pube puff is in focus right now. I just manually focus.
I believe we're both using the exact same camera.
Auto focus like this. This would be like standard, like vip, 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 vip.
I'm not a Panasonic shooter. I'm a Sony guy. In terms of vlogging, I'm a Sony guy. In terms of
Lumix
still,
is shit. There we go. All right. If they can't work out autofocus, or if it's just tap only, that's pretty shit. When am I going to have the time to go like this when I'm shooting like okay, listen. I'm shooting like this, like as a still photograph, and I'm using the eyepiece. Oh wait, I'll just tap it. I'll move the camera forward, adjust my focus plane, and tap it.
well, there's got to be a way on that camera in stills mode to select autofocus points,
Well,
surely.
That's excuses for fucking shit.
Look at this guy behind me, taking the idea of a dog on a leash to the absolute extremities. Look at this. Yes, indeed, the dog is on the leash, but how far can you take that? I mean, if you had a leash that went for like 1,000 meters, could you have a leash that went that long and that dog would be technically on the leash?
I think it's pushing it a little bit.
One of the most interesting things about this area is that on that side of where I'm filming is salt water, and on this side of me where I'm filming is fresh water. So if you look at this trail of water, that's all fresh water coming in, and then it meets this. This is seawater here, and the seawater essentially drains all the way out to the Pacific Ocean, 2 or 3 kilometers that way. I guess this is the Port Hacking River where it ends. While we're here hanging out, the change in tide is very rapid. And as you will see from this time lapse, which I'm interspersing right now, the time has changed very, very quickly. What was a sandbar when we got here is no longer a sandbar. What I'm illustrating, things change. Well, that is Southwest Arm Pools for the 3rd time I've been here, or 4th time, I can't recall. Definitely the 1st time I've been here using Nick's camera. Thank you so much, Nick. I'm looking at the man right now. He's a good looking specimen. Have a look at this. You let me use this camera today, and I'm forever thankful.
And I'm forever thankful for you, baby.
Well, it's been awesome using Nick's Lumix Panasonic G85. I've really enjoyed not having to worry about audio issues and like whether my microphone's going to fall off like it does on the Sony RX10 Mark II. The only problem I have now is how do I get my hands on one of these permanently? That's going to be my issue. How do I get myself a Panasonic Lumix G85? Funny you should mention this, or funny I should mention it, because there's a Panasonic rep who's parked on this strip right where we are right now, and he has offered to loan me one for my vlog channel. So we're going to go over there and grab that right now from him. Oh, that's we're out of time. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel called Gives a Minute. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you're a photographer, check out my Lightroom 6 presets. Check out the previous minute there, a random minute there. Hey, it's not raining in here. That was